Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Jordan with the Bet Locker here to bring you another NBA props video for tonight, Wednesday, December 10th. Another NBA Cup night, the quarterfinals in the West. We see who goes to the semis, and it's always fun. It's fun just like last night. You see a couple extra minutes from guys, you see some actual battling going on. So it's not bad. It's actually a fun thing while football is not on TV. So before we dive on in, as always, please like and subscribe. It does help out the small channel a ton. And in my opinion, it does buy yourself some good karma. So, 2 nights in a row, winner, chicken dinner on both of these videos, on these YouTube videos. So, last night, again, we got Bam Adebayo over points, and we got Jalen Brunson over points as well. Jalen Brunson almost got it. Man, he got it like in the second quarter, I think. So, easy win, an easy free roll going from the first game into the second game. So that felt really nice. But yeah, NBA Cup nights. I mean, if the game is somewhat competitive at all, these guys play a ton of minutes. So that's what we love, exploiting the lines. And, we just love betting on them, especially in the prop market for these types of nights. So, not going to get fancy tonight. I'm going to go to the well. I'm going to just go with, a lot can be said with, I think that the books will hope that you try and get fancy and maybe take some lower lines, but at the same time, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to live and die about like with what is supposed to happen and not worry about blowouts or anything like that, and just rely on the NBA Cup to get these guys to be pushed a little bit more to get the points. So first pickup, OKC. We'll go to the first game, OKC versus Phoenix. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is once again making a run for the MVP, but what's crazy about it is he hasn't had to play a fourth quarter in I don't know how long. I mean, the games are just not competitive. They only have one loss on the season. They are the best team in the league. Again, for the second year in a row, they have the most draft picks. I mean, they're just an incredible. And the crazy thing about them is they play defense first and then offense. So they just smother them defensively, and then guess what? They can also score on the other end of the court. So, but like I said, I'm not doing a fancy thing tonight. I'm going with Shai Gilgeous over points, or more than 31 and a half. I have seen this number fluctuating from 30 to 31 and a half. So if you get lucky by the time you get it and you get an extra point and it goes down to 30 and a half, that is awesome. What I don't want is I don't want it to get to 32 and a half. Now, what I also, there's two caveats with this a little bit. Like I said, I mean, they're 2 touchdown favorites. So like 14 and a half is the spread. They're always at risk for being a blowout. One thing that Shai is going to guarantee for the most part is he's going to play the entire first quarter and the entire third quarter, regardless of blowout. So that is 24 minutes essentially. But regardless of that, he does, and he plays the end of the second quarter, obviously, too. So realistically, he always gets to 30 minutes, even if they're up by 30, right? Plus, one thing you have to remember is if they are blowing them out, someone has to be contributing to that blowout. I'm going to take the best player on the court. So, and he didn't even have to play last game. He just got to sit out because they crushed the Jazz anyways without him. And it wasn't an injury, pretty much just rest. So he's going to be refreshed, and he's going to be taking on a Phoenix team in a high up pace spot, and you just go with it. And tonight's a no-brainer night, and you just go with the best players on NBA Cup night and hope that they can, I mean, even if they blow him out, he's going to be contributing to the blowout. And even if somehow Phoenix keeps this competitive going into the fourth quarter and he finally has to play fourth quarter, that's even better. So more than 31 and a half points, if you get lucky, 30 and a half points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then the other pick, same thing, same theory, same everything like going on in the first game. The only better thing is this line is more like it's only a 1 touchdown favorite. There goes my dog. Delivery, guys, Christmas time. It's only 1 touchdown favorite. So theoretically, this game is supposed to be more competitive. The Spurs with the Lakers. So same thing. I'm just going to go with Luka over points, 33 and a half points, and going to live and die by it. He's going to be out there the most. Him and Reeves are going to be out there the most tonight. So you could see some extra minutes for LeBron, But at the same time, the two guys that are going to be out there the entire game, if they have to be 40 plus minutes, is going to be Luka and Austin Reeves. So the same kind of thing, I guess, is the Spurs keep it competitive, which they're supposed to. I mean, the line suggests it. But even still, even if they don't, they got to contribute to a blowout. And Luka and Reeves and technically LeBron, maybe Ayton, are going to be contributing to that blowout regardless. So I'm going to take the two best players of the night. Expect them in NBA Cup night to want to get that win and go to Vegas on Saturday. Don't get fancy. Don't get brought into the smaller lines of like maybe these are more achievable, like when you go to points, because they probably are. I mean, but like these look more appealing because it's like, man, he only has to get to 8 points. He only has to get to 12 points. He only has to, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's all fine and great. But at the same time, the two best players are going to be on the court the most if they have to be. So, and they're going to be chucking shots. So as long as they're making their shots, then we are golden. That's it, guys. Hope you have a great night betting. Like I said, NBA Cup nights, I try not to get too fancy. It showed last night again. Brunson on the court the whole time, scoring the most points. Very easy. So, as always, go join the betlocker.com. Here is a little preview for the free prop section. When you go to the main page, have those two plays posted already, and we get everything: prop bets, daily picks, locker picks, DFS cheat sheets, access to our Discord, everything. Dirt cheap price, $6.99 a week or $19.99 a month. You've heard this spiel before if you've watched my videos at all. Basically, get 2 weeks free if you buy the month, and just making it as cheap as possible so that we can win together, build that Discord community up. So then that way we are also just in the like minds and having fun chatting with each other, talking bets, talking sports, everything like that, and winning together. So go join right now, and thank you so much for the support. On your way out, please like and subscribe to the channel. It does help us out a lot, and we will cash those tickets tonight with the good karma. All right, we'll see you guys. Hey, what?